2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Well, for San Antonio, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Closing out the season now, Kenny, a topic that's...
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long.
Here we go.
The Spurs happy to be returning to San Antonio after the road trip. The injury to Marcus Morris. That's the story here. He's out.
Well, Kevin, it looks like he is going to miss what's left of the regular season, but he very well could be back for playoff action.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Horford. And it's Tice in at the 4 slot. Irving against Murray. Pulls it up. Gets the front of the rim and out. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Memphis.
And in that one, it was all about shutting down the paint. They were just terrific in terms of their rim protection.
It was big-time shot blocking. They were energetic, intimidating, and that really affected the outcome.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight. But 20 years ago, it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double-teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the three. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open, and it's played at a faster pace.
Here's AI following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's AI. He gets that one.
Great body control. AI takes it up strong, takes the hit, finishes the play.
Poke loose, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Tatum. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And stolen by Tatum. Passes it to Horford. Over Aldridge. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Back to AI. Puts it up. Out to DeRozan. Outside Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. AI left side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Spurs making a change here. Lights checked in. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Spurs. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Tice, light covering, shoots from 12. The rebound by Madu. Spurs leading by 6. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens, Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Celtics trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Their tennis, he's checked in for the Spurs. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Jerebko kicks to Smart. Back to Jerebko. Pass to Smart. Here's Baines. They need this one. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's White. And good coming on the assist by AI. White's got his second basket of the night.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast or do they go right for the juggler?
Here's Baines. Lock at 6. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Spurs leading by 7. A nice shot by Aldridge.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Falls. Guarded by Walker. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart against White. Releases from 15. San Antonio with the rebound. AI outside. And AI with the stuff.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, you know, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, you know, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Medu, he's checked in for Aldridge. DeRozan comes in for Walker. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And AI is subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
I like this from Kyrie, looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Tice in at the 4.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with a shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Here's Bertans for 3. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by AI. To the paint. Here's Horford. And White with the block.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Medu. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Spurs lead by 21.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
It's tipped. DeRozan against Tatum. Nice D from DeRozan. Down low, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Spurs have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First one falls for him. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for the Spurs. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Spurs leading by 22. Right side, DeRozan. It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Here's AI, and it's sent back by Horford. They get it back. And so it's San Antonio cruising into the quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Murray out there with AI. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Medu in at the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies was terrific. He had 29 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Irving kicks to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out as far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2. I think they're getting it right.
Celtics making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
Also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
A moment here to see the numbers for AI. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 27 points a game, 10 assists, and almost 4 steals. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
And the Spurs making a change here. Forbes checked in. Here's Baines. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. AI passes to Medu, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Medu's got 6 points.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Falls, guarded by Walker. The pass to Baines. Smart on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And no doubt that Marcus Smart is one of the better defenders at his position. Quick feet are complemented by that strong frame, and he just digs in and against would-be scorers and just never lets them get comfortable.
And Greg was smart. When he's off the floor or injured, you notice just how it changes the team's defense.
Yeah, I mean, the defense overall just seems to have less bite, less edge, less toughness without Smart. And the way he plays, you feel like he is looking to make a play on defense rather than just trying to slow his man down. Great at taking charges and forcing turnovers. He is truly the catalyst of their defense.
AI passes to Bertens. Ball's knocked loose. Rozier with the steal. Stolen by AI. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside, Jerebko, and that one good. Jerebko's got his first points of the game.
And how about that floor awareness there from Tatum? That does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
AI dishes to Aldridge. Over Rozier. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
Outside, Smart. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Falls. Guarded by Walker. Knocked away. Stolen by Walker. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Kicks to Smart. Stolen by Walker. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Walker leading the charge. No one covering. White's got 8.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Will it go? That shot, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Games like this, you find out what you can take with you, right? So no matter what, we come all the way back.
Looking for a look now for San Antonio. Medu, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bryn Forbes comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And AI is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. On the court for the Celtics. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're at the backcourt. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Tice in at power forward. Here's Bertens. Not going to go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. AI right side. 8 feet away. And that one drops.
Ooh, the confidence of AI scoring the basketball. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but with very little success.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Back to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's AI, and he makes that one. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. AI knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
Here's Irving, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision-making there.
Walker's checked in for Patty Mills. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. It's AI on the wing. Rozier defending. And AI with the stuff.
You talk about explosion. Once AI gets to the rim, very little you can do to stop it.
Rozier with the ball. Working on AI.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
A two-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
He plays with such intelligence, creating good angles for the pass, hitting guys where they can do something with it, trying to make the most of every possession tonight.
And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Pass to Baines. The three. The rebound by AI. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
LaMarcus, this was a good win for the team. What was the most important element to the team in a game like this?
Just playing with energy. I think guys play with energy. I think guys play with passion.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.